Hello guys, this is Brian here with a product review. I will be reviewing some syrups from Skinny Jordan Skinny Mixes. The sugar-free syrups, just like Trani or Da Vinci, similar to those. I got them at a variety of different places. I got some from Ross Department Store, some from Tuesday Morning, and I also ordered one, majority of them offline from beallsflorida.com, which is like a department store which they ship to anywhere. They don't even have stores here in Texas, and they ship to me. If you sign up for the email, I will post a link below. If you sign up for their email list, they will send you all kinds of promotions. I think when I signed up for it, it was like if you got at a certain point, it was like free shipping and certain percentage off of your order or something like that. Very reasonable. I mean, it was cheap. It was most of it was just cheaper online than went to the store. Um, so they do make other flavors. I didn't. Now, of course, I don't have all the flavors because I knew some of them I won't like. I usually don't like fruit flavors, and I don't like any. Um, Irish creams or anything like that. But let me tell you, I'll post a link to the manufacturer's website where you get all the different flavors. But I also will post a link to the place I ordered online. The flavors that they make is all sugar-free, obviously. They have caramel, mocha, hazelnut, English toffee, caramel pecan, or caramel pecan, cinnamon vanilla, salted caramel, almond, white chocolate, Irish cream, peach, raspberry, blueberry, chocolate caramel truffle, salted dark chocolate espresso, tiramisu, pomegranate, gingerbread. Let's see what else on page 2. Pumpkin caramel, peppermint mocha, regular peppermint, pumpkin spice, red velvet, and let's see here, and then the coconut flavor, vanilla almond, mango, and you can also buy the pumps as well. So that's all flavors. I knew I wouldn't like the red velvet. Usually red velvet has a funky, bad taste to it, in my experience. But some of these flavors, I really was looking for them, and the regular flavors, of course, Ross and Tuesday Morning carry the basic flavors, but they have signature flavors that I was really looking to find. And I wish Trani and Da Vinci would come out more sugar-free flavors. I mean, if you look at the regular flavor line, I mean, it has all kinds of different flavors. I mean, like tiramisu, cheesecake. I know with today's technology, they can make them sugar-free, you know. So I have a total 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 or 9 bottles here. And these are just random. I just got them out of off the kitchen counter. The first one is cinnamon and vanilla. This came from Bales. Everything is 0 except sodium is 15. No carbs or sugars or calories. This is a very good one. You do have to put a little bit more, but you have to play with it. I would buy this again. Now, if you really, really do like the cinnamon vanilla flavor, Trani makes one, and it's very, very good. Have I put side by side of these two? No. I mean, if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, you may want to try this. This is a little bit cheaper than Trani, but Trani is pretty good. And matter of fact, Trani's one is so strong. I still haven't gone through the whole entire bottle yet. It's been nearly 2.5 years. I think I'm eventually having to throw them out because they go bad after a while. The next one is caramel pecan, or pecan, whatever you want to say it. Everything is 0. I wasn't really too crazy about this. It did have a good caramel flavor, and it had like a little nut flavor towards the back, but it wasn't very strong. at all. Um, but it had good caramel. I mean, I wish I could try the caramel. Everywhere I went, they had it out. So, the caramel may be good, um, but I would not spend my money again on this. I mean, it's okay. It's not god awful. Uh, but if you want to spend the money, you might as well just get the stronger caramel flavor. The nut flavor in here is not strong at all. The next one, I say that one for last. Those three last, because the three that I really had my hopes high were the Signature Series line. The next one is Vanilla Almond. Everything in here is 0, except sodium is 10. If you want to see what the packaging looks like. These are manufactured or distributed in Clearwater, Florida, so they're made in the United States. And this one came from Ross for $4. I did not like this flavor at all. It just didn't taste right. It didn't have a good vanilla. It didn't have a good vanilla, almond taste to it. It just kind of tasted like alcohol. Real bad alcohol. The next one is pumpkin caramel. I got this from I think Tuesday morning for $3.99. Everything is 0 except sodium's 10. This had pretty good caramel taste and pumpkin. I don't necessarily know if I like it or not. It was kind of weird. I have to experiment more with this and see if I do like it or not. I'm on the fence about it because there's two flavors. I just don't know if they just don't go together, or maybe I just didn't put enough in it, or maybe I put too much in it. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't nasty, nor was it very good. Like I said with these syrups, you do have to experiment with them. You do have to you just have to play around with it, see what level of how much you have to put in it. I personally would not spend the money on this again, that particular flavor, because I just don't know if I like it or not. The next one is pumpkin spice, and this one has a cracked lid, so I have to be careful. Everything is 0 except sodium's 5. Now this was pretty decent. Now I'm not a pumpkin person at all, but it kind of tasted like, with my vanilla protein shake, it kind of tasted like the Starbucks thing that they make once a year during the Halloween or fall time, pumpkin pie latte thingy. Because several years ago, we were walking around in Target, and they had a Starbucks in the Target, and the person was walking around the store and giving samples, and I liked it. And this is what kind of tasted like. Now, like I said, I want to guzzle down a whole bunch of pumpkin flavor stuff, but it was decent. This probably will last a very long time. If you think you might like pumpkin pie, try this. You may like it. Now the next one are the Signature Series, and they were decent. These came from Bales. This is the chocolate caramel truffle. Everything's 0 except sodium's 10. I think I should have done a better job doing that. This had a very good caramel and chocolate taste. I didn't taste any truffle. Of course, I don't have knowledge about truffles, but it had a good chocolate and caramel mixed in. It was really good, as you could tell. I used a whole bunch of it. Very good. I would buy that again. The next one I got from Bell's half off, because this was $7.99 on the website. I got it for half off. Was tiramisu. This is what I was looking for a long time. Everything is 0 except 10, and this was pretty good. It really was. I mixed it with the vanilla and chocolate, and it was really, really good. I was really surprised about the tiramisu flavor. Very good. The next one is salted dark chocolate espresso. This one has the highest sodium of 164, and everything else is 0. And I don't know if it really contains coffee or not. Caffeine. I don't think it says it does. It doesn't say it has any caffeine or coffee in it. But if you freshly post up having surgery, weight loss surgery, I'd be careful on this one just to double make sure. It doesn't say it does, but it may irritate it. This was really good too. It really was. Um, had a little saltiness. Had good chocolate. Um, had a little bit of coffee taste to it. It was really, really, really good. I mean, I would buy this again. I mean, I would buy all, pretty much all the series, signature ones. Um, I would also will buy the cinnamon and vanilla if I run out. Um, and the other flavors were decent. Like I said, also have English toffee around here somewhere. English toffee, it had a decent taste. It wasn't the best, but if you can't find Trani, if you can't find Da Vinci, try these. You might like it, but I think the three best flavors for me is the signature series: the dark chocolate espresso, the tiramisu, and the chocolate caramel truffle. I think those are the three best. Now, of course, they make others that I didn't have access to. That's just my opinion. Give them a try. You can order from the manufacturer. The shipping's a little bit expensive, and it's more expensive, and I find it cheaper on Bell's website, which I'll post all the links below. The way I found these was uh, I'll post a link to a YouTube user that did a review on these, and they seemed to like it. I think the video was that they were putting it in oatmeal, and the lady liked it very much. And they do all kinds of reviews on regular products all the time. But I found these at Ross. Now, Ross had very limited selection. Tuesday mornings seemed to had a little bit more selections of the basic flavors. Or they also come in like a little gift pack type of thing that has smaller bottles, I think, if I remember correctly. Now you could try it. It was a little bit, it was a little bit cheaper. Tuesday morning is probably your best bet. Ross, like I said, very limited selection, but Tuesday morning is probably your best bet. If you don't have any of those stores near you, then order them offline. You can also order these off like Amazon.com and places like that. But the vanilla almond wasn't very good at all. I won't spend money on that. The cinnamon and vanilla was pretty decent, but like I said, you have to play around with those type of flavors. You just have to experiment with all of them basically and see if you add too much or too little in the middle. Because I don't do these don't really. It says there's 25 servings in each bottle, and it does. A serving size is 1 ounce. Make sure all of them say that. And sometimes that 1 ounce might be too strong. I mean, you just have to kind of play around with them, unfortunately. And I wish manufacturers like these would come out with small bottles that you could try them, spending. Try and make small bottles because I've seen them at World Market, but they don't do them on all the flavors. I wish they have like a little sample pack they could try before spending money on the big bottles. Also, somebody did ask me a long time ago where I got my Trani and Da Vinci. I got them at different places. If you're looking for more of the good flavors, because usually the grocery stores carry just the very basic, World Market carries a big selection of them in where I live. But I ordered them off of lollycup.com is where I ordered Da Vinci and Trani because they sell both of them. usually with them, you probably want to order maybe 4 or 5 bottles to get to make it worthwhile for shipping. Because more you add, the shipping's a little bit expensive, but the prices are reasonable if you want to get all the flavors like I did. Or if you order from Nutrition, if you want to get a bottle or two, Nutrition also sells Da Vinci and Torani as well. If you're just looking to get 1 or 2 bottles, because one time World Market had their stuff on 50% off, and I loaded up. And I did a video on that. I mean, I carted out a whole bunch out of that store, and glasses were clinking together. People think I was alcoholic. But give them a try. I like them. Most of the flavors are pretty decent. The signature citrus seeds are the best, in my opinion. But the vanilla almond wasn't at all. In English toffee, you probably want to stick with the caramel flavor. I wasn't too crazy about the pumpkin caramel flavor. I just don't know if I did put enough in there, too much. I don't know. You have to experiment with that. But you can't go wrong spending $4 on it, see if you like it or not. If you have any questions, comments, please post them below. We'd love to hear from you.